We think that Raker's crop dusting business is a front for an alien smuggling racket.
Using crop duster technique, staying low and avoiding the radar.
I like to know about the guys I hire. Well, I'll show you everything you have to know about me.
Where's Cass?
On the way to Mexico. Spence, they're gonna kill him.
Turns are too wide.
Roger. Lining up. Ready to dust.
Nope, you're too far right. Hold it on the dust. Better bring it in, Cass. This new technique's a little tricky. Let me show you what I mean.
Roger. You know something, Kelly? You're worse than Miss Peterson.
Who's Miss Peterson?
My 8th grade teacher.
Old boy's a little rusty, huh?
No, he won't have any trouble. Cass was one of the best duster pilots around. His only problem was hay fever.
He's gonna be doing a lot of sneezing. Spence's duster contract starts in 5 days. Okay, what'd I do wrong?
Your turns are too wide. You gotta execute a tighter teardrop turn in order to get down the right line.
I'll get it on this run.
Here, let me run it for you once. You watch the profile and the nose angle.
You see, that's your problem. Your profile and your nose angle.
You ever fly a duster?
Nope.
Then what are you talking about?
Nothing. I just don't like standing around while you duster jocks talk shop.
Get out of here.
Okay, I hope you're watching this.
Yes, Miss Peterson.
Hey, you know the one I remember?
One what?
Teacher. Like your Miss Peterson. Mine was Miss Manelli.
Yeah, what was so special about Miss Manelli?
Her brown sweater.
Great sweater, huh?
Oh, Miss Manelli had the greatest sweater at Mumford Junior High.
Here we go. Watch the wing and the nose.
Something's wrong.
Dead.
Fellas, say hello to Joe Morley, Immigration Service. Stan Lewis,
Hi. How do you do?
Cass Garrett.
How are you?
Heard a lot about you from Bill Kelly. Understand you were pretty close friends.
Real good friends.
Well, and I'd be safe in saying that you'd be glad to nail the guy that killed him.
We were there. The dust controls jammed. It was an accident.
That's right.
Maybe. This is from Kelly's plane. It's a piece of the hose that connects the hopper to the dust nozzles. Only it was disconnected so that the insecticide would go into the cabin instead of onto the field.
Couldn't it have been a slip-up by the people who serviced the plane?
I doubt it, considering that Kelly was working undercover for the Justice Department.
Undercover?
We think that Raker's crop dusting business is a front for an alien smuggling racket.
Over the border from Mexico?
Right. We believe that Raker is bringing in a whole labor supply to the ranchers, the same people whose fields he dusts in the daytime.
Well, that's a big passenger schedule for somebody with a couple of crop dusters.
Raker's got all kinds of dusters. He uses one like this. You see, this part of the cabin is fitted with insecticide tanks. Each tank will hold 7 or 8 people.
Pretty tight squeeze.
Now, guys like Raker aren't interested in comfort, just volume.
Using crop duster technique, staying low and avoiding the radar.
That's the way it's done.
Well, if you know so much about Raker's operation, why haven't you busted him yet?
To bust Raker, we have to catch him with a whole plane full of aliens. Kelly was working on that. It's pretty close. I have to find somebody to take his place.
Wait a minute, Morley. Now you're getting out of line.
Are you asking me?
That's what I had in mind.
Forget it.
I agree.
You stay out of this. You'll get yourself killed.
Bill Kelly already did.
If he hadn't brought me down, would have been me.
Morley, find yourself somebody else. There's lots of duster pilots around.
None who were close friends of Kelly.
I know, and I know where you're going, and it stinks.
Look, Mr. Parrish, I've got a job to do, and I want the best man for it.
Then find somebody else.
Have I got a right to say something?
No.
Kelly was a friend of mine for a lot of years. He had a wife, a couple of nice kids. The guy that killed him is still walking around. Okay, Mr. Morley, I'll take the job. Looking for Steve Raker.
That's me.
Name's Pete Hansen. Here, you looking for a pilot?
Yeah, where'd you hear that?
Read the obituaries. Got over 2,000 hours daylight dusting. Twice that night. I'm a grade A applicator.
Well, it's nifty. You know, everybody's grade A on paper. The question is, are you grade A with your butt in the plane?
You mind working long hours?
Not if the money's right. There isn't much I wouldn't do for good money.
Ever been in a slammer?
You hiring Boy Scouts or pilots?
I like to know about the guys I hire.
Well, I'll show you everything you have to know about me.
who's the hotshot?
I don't know. I wasn't around when they went up.
Whoever he is, he's sure trying to make points with Raker.
Wouldn't you if you were looking for a job?
Raker's too anxious. We ought to lay back till this Kelly thing cools off.
You crazy? There's big dollars involved here, and Raker don't get paid till he finishes the order. Neither do we.
Well, it's risky moving this fast.
You're getting paranoid, Stark. Ease up. I'll watch the hotshot. I'll watch him good.
Okay, Hanson. You did okay. You just leave your number.
Hey, let's not play games, huh? I'm a good duster. You know it and I know it. So make up your mind now. Am I in or out?
How much you want?
What are you paying?
Well, let's see. In your case, we start you off $300 a week.
I don't work for less than 4.
Well, you just hold it, fella. Tell you what. We'll make it $350 a week. See you tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Deal?
See you at 6.
Yeah, I got the job, but I got a problem along with it.
What problem?
There's a guy there that can recognize me.
I'm calling Morley.
We agreed not to contact him yet.
I don't care what we agreed. I'll set up a meeting for 11 tonight. Green Tree Lane, south of Brackett. Now, you be there.
What about Morley?
He'll be there, or I'll pull you out of this mess myself.
Was that Cass?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Better get Morley on the phone. Are you sure this Eddie Boone didn't spot you?
Yeah? But if Eddie is Raker's mechanic, I'm bound to run into him sooner or later.
That settles it. I want Cass out of this.
Cash, you say that Eddie knew you about 5 years ago.
Yeah, when Kelly and I were dusting back east, Eddie was the guy who serviced our planes. Now, if I run into him tomorrow, my cover's blown.
You're not going back there tomorrow.
Hey, now, just a minute. Now, I don't think Cass has to quit just yet. I'll take care of Eddie.
How?
You just take my word for it. Eddie won't report for work tomorrow. Are you still in?
Yeah, I'm still in.
What's the idea? I wasn't doing more than 40.
See your license, please. Are you Edward J. Boone?
Yeah. What's the problem?
Well, in 1973, you were cited for running a red light in Needles, California. That warrant is still outstanding.
Well, how much is it? I'll pay for it.
Well, you should have done that 3 years ago. I'm going to have to take you in.
In the meantime, we got to get somebody. The planes need servicing. Oh, morning, Pete. Hey, Pete, you don't know a good duster mechanic.
What happened to yours?
Got a call from the attorney. The cops are holding Eddie. It seems he ran out on a traffic ticket.
No, I can't help you.
Well, you've been cruising around looking for work. You must have heard of someone.
You must be deaf, pal. I just said I didn't know anybody. Well, I'm here. Where do I start?
Take your airplane out to the swamp, or have him fill the hopper, and I'll be along in a few minutes and lay out a spray path for you.
Friendly guy, ain't he? You think he's okay?
Well, he's a good flyer. He needs money. When a guy's hungry, he can be useful.
They're holding this Eddie character on a lousy traffic violation. What's that gonna do? He'll make bail. He'll be out in 2 hours.
We can hold him for at least 24.
24 hours? That's not enough time.
Spence, it's 2 o'clock. You have a lesson with Dr. Geller. Do you want me to take it for you?
Yes. Thanks.
Look, I know it's tight, but it might be enough time for them to make a few runs across the border.
You're asking too much of Cass against these kind of odds.
I want to lower the odds. With Eddie gone, they'll be needing a mechanic.
You got somebody in mind?
That's what I'm here for.
Wig,
Yeah, boss. What is it?
don't give me that what is it. You were standing right there at the corner. You heard every word. What do you think?
No, I'm not going to do it.
Who's asking you to do it? All I want to know is, do you know anybody?
Look, all that would be required of you is that you service the aircraft and report back here on Cass's progress.
Man, you never let up, do you?
It's nice of you to think of me, Mr. Morley, but it's not my kind of work. I'm a registered coward.
Hey, is there any news on Cass?
Yeah, he's going to be okay.
Hey, Stan, you were a mechanic once, weren't you?
Yep, one of the greats.
Cropdusters?
3 years.
Mr. Morley, I'd like you to meet one of the great mechanics of our time. I'll see you later.
What was that all about? Is Cass in some kind of trouble?
Haven't you got a ground school class?
Spence.
Don't keep him waiting, Stan.
Hey, wait up. Finished those last 10 acres in pretty good time.
Oh, with the chopper, it's a breeze.
Well, at this rate, we'll be able to finish the spread before the wind hits.
So when do I get a raise?
You said you did some dusting in Kansas. What'd you do before that?
Howdy. Steve Raker around?
Me, I'm Raker.
Hey, Mr. Raker, Zeno Lewis.
Zeno?
Zeno. That's Z with a no behind it. Zeno Lewis. See, Lewis was my stepdaddy's name. He come along, married my mama Zenobia after my real daddy ran off. He was a good man, so, I took his name.
You finished?
Yes, sir.
It's Pete Hansen, one of our pilots.
Pete?
Pete, that's P with an eat behind it.
That's all right. You're all right, Pete. Me and him gonna get along like Hawks and Greens at a Sunday dinner. Yeah, there's not a duster pilot worth diddly-do without a good engine jockey behind him. I'm your man.
How come you know I needed a mechanic?
Eddie Boone. He's my good old buddy. I blew into town yesterday planning on crashing at his place, and I find out he's in the slammer. I tell you, I could use some bread.
Well, only be for a day or so till Eddie gets out.
That's the way I like it. I like to keep on the move. How about you, Pete? You like to move around?
Yeah, if it gets unhealthy.
I need references, and good ones.
Yes, sir. I got 'em right here. They all love me.
How'd I reach you, just in case?
Number's right on the envelope. You just ask for Zeno. And Pete, you take care, you hear? Hi, boss.
You guys are both nuts.
Listen, Morley wanted somebody to back Cass up. Who better than me? I know all his weaknesses.
I'm gonna tell you something, partner. If Raker calls, you tell him you got another job, which you have.
No way, pal. Eddie Boone's on ice for less than 24 hours. You're gonna have to move fast, and I'm gonna help you.
Man won't listen. Call Spence, will you?
I saw Spence.
Oh? What was his reaction?
Well, you know Spence, when his face gets red as a beet and the veins on his neck pop out.
That was his reaction?
I said I saw him. I didn't say I told him.
Hello? Just a moment. It's for Zeno.
Zeno. That's Z with a no behind.
I know.
Howdy. Hey, Mr. Raker. 6 a.m.? You got it, Mr. Raker. Yeah, I'll see you then. Discussion's over, Pete. I'm your new mechanic. I got something I want to show you.
Anybody around?
Not yet. I got here at 5. I checked the Hobbs meter. It tacked 2 hours and 12 minutes more than when you checked it last night.
We didn't have any night dusting scheduled.
Take a look at this. It's supposed to be sealed. Smell any insecticide?
No.
I checked the hopper. I doubt if there ever was any insecticide in that tank. Guess this plane is not being used for spraying.
It's Raker.
Plan B?
Afraid so.
I hate Plan B.
Ready?
Ready.
Hey, what's going on here?
Dino here's a little too curious.
What's that mean?
Caught him snooping around the tank, told him to stick to his engines, and he shut his mouth off.
That boy's got a twist in his britches. You better keep him away from me, or he's gonna get hurt. I don't want to have to deck him.
Did you open this?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I've never seen one like that. Most times they're sealed.
This one ain't. You got any objections?
Heck no. I fix him, you fly him. You say jump, I say how far.
Get back in the valve job.
Yes, sir, Mr. Raker.
Pete, I want to see you in my office. Now. Yeah. All right. Why'd you slug him?
Like I said, he was snooping around the tanks. Wanted to know why they were so clean.
What do you think? He could be trouble?
Nah, he's a punk. I just didn't think you wanted to know about your operation.
Why, what?
Come on, I've been flying dusters along the border for a long time. I know there are all kinds of things you can carry in a duster besides chemicals. Done my share of cargo hauls.
I see. You know, it's real nice that you're so concerned about protecting me.
My concern is me. I didn't want anything to happen to your business because there might be an opening for me.
Well, you already have a job with me.
Nice knowing you, Raker, but you're wasting my time.
Wait a minute! Who do you think you're messing around?
Look, there are half a dozen guys like you in this state smuggling in illegal aliens and everything from TBMs to belly dusters. Well, I'm going to work for one of them. And not for no lousy $3.50 a week, mister. So why don't we just stop dancing around, huh? I know what you're doing. You know I want money. Now, you hiring a pilot or not?
For your night after work.
Okay.
That ain't enough to cover my fuel cost. Where's the 50 grand?
Ranchers will pay the rest of the money tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
When you deliver the last shipment.
No, that ain't the deal.
Neither was killing Bill Kelly. Boys didn't think they was too smart. They're worried about you, Raker.
I've hauled them enough stoop labor to keep them happy for a year. Now, I'm the one taking risk, and I want the money.
Hey. They worry a lot. You'll get your money when you finish the contract.
Vamos, aquí estamos, salgan. ¡Rápido! ¡Vamos! ¡Rápido! Aligérese, hombre, aligérese, vamos.
How'd he go, Pete?
Piece of cake, no sweat.
Yeah, he did okay.
One more shipment.
What?
We make the run tomorrow night, because that's when we get paid. It'll be the last one.
Hey, now, wait a minute. What kind of scam is this? I just started tonight.
Relax. You made the team. We're moving the operation to new territory.
Why?
Why? You ever have the feeling you're standing all alone on a field and something's creeping up on you? Well, that's what I'm beginning to feel now.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you need a good shrink.
Easy, Hanson.
Just because Eddie's in the slammer. I can't talk to him. I can't get a message in. Only because of a lousy traffic violation.
Now, that doesn't seem right, does it?
So what?
So I don't buy it, that's so what. I think the cops are closing in. And when they do, the guys paying us ain't gonna be there to lend a hand, so we play it safe. We operate just as well out of Arizona. Oh, Pete, tomorrow, I want you to ferry all the equipment to Tucson except the Skywagon. Stark's gonna need that for the run tomorrow night.
Hey, why can't I make that run?
Because he's made it 1,000 times, because I don't want any slip-ups.
Yeah, well, I need the bread.
You're pressing, Pete.
You had us worried. It's 11 o'clock.
Payoff is tomorrow night. Be sure you tip Morley. There'll be a plane load of evidence.
Are you gonna fly it in?
No. I gotta ferry some stuff to Tucson in the morning for Raker. Stan will call you when I leave to find out what Morley's plan is.
Okay. Goodbye.
When?
Tomorrow night.
Excuse me, can I speak to you a minute, boss?
See you guys later.
Look, I haven't been sleeping much since Cass and Stan got involved in this immigration thing. Something's been eating at me, and I just want to get it said. That day I set Stan up with Morley. You know, I told him that Stan was a duster mechanic. I was just joking. I mean, I didn't expect it to go this far. And I'm sorry. And I just wanted you to know that.
I already do.
Thanks, Spence.
Evening, gents.
When'd you get out?
This afternoon. My lawyer had a lot to tell me.
What?
Well, he's been trying to spring me, but he kept on running into dead ends. Some heavy honchos were putting pressure on.
Who?
The border jockeys. It looks like they wanted me out of circulation for a while. Any idea why?
Maybe so someone could take your place.
Morning, Knuckles.
Listen, when we get out of here, I don't ever want to see Zeno or a Cropduster again.
When's it going down?
Tonight, but I'll be in Arizona.
What?
Oh, Pete, you all set for the flight?
Yeah, all set.
Well, that's great. Except there's been a change in flight plan. You're not going to Arizona.
Where am I going?
Eddie.
Oh, boy.
Zeno, I thought you'd like to meet up with your old buddy, Eddie.
Oh, hey. Well, you see, Eddie, now, he's not exactly what you call my good old buddy. I mean, you know, he's more like what you call a friend of a friend. I was supposed to look him up, you know. Some of my kinfolk...
Shut up.
I never saw that turkey before. What's going down? What's he doing here?
It's Hanson. He works for me.
Well, now I know why my traffic ticket came due.
What are you talking about?
His name ain't Hanson. It's Cass Garrett. I used to work for him and his good old buddy, Bill Kelly.
How's it going, Eddie?
The feds will have the whole place staked out tonight. Let's pack it in.
Oh, no. Those ranchers still owe me 50 grand. I ain't leaving without it. We're gonna fly this shipment out right now.
What about them?
We'll take Zeno with us, take him to Arizona, take care of him there.
Like you did Bill Kelly?
You're gonna have a hard time proving that. And you ain't gonna be around to do it.
Where's he going?
You take him to Mexico. And make sure he don't come back.
Yes, thank you. Tucson authorities are alerted. They'll be looking for Cass.
Stan should have called by now.
He will.
It's getting late.
Look, everything's okay. Spence, you spoke to Morley yourself. The stakeout's all set for tonight.
Morley needs Stan to give him the signal when the exchange takes place.
Why don't you call him?
Well, if something's gone wrong, calling him could make it worse.
Yeah, we better wait. Give Stan some more time.
We waited long enough. Wig, get the chopper ready. Raker?
No. Who are you?
Where is he?
He ain't here. Who are you? Look, pal, I asked you who you are.
We got a guy named Dino Lewis working here. Where is he?
He didn't come in yet.
Who are you?
Eddie Boone.
Where's the man that owns that guitar? Listen, I'm only using one hand on you. If I use two, I'm gonna hurt you.
In there.
Open it. Untie him. Where's Cass?
On their way to Mexico. Spence, they're gonna kill him. They cross the border here. They land in this area. Now, the red circle is the cantina where the pickup is made.
I'll call Mexican immigration. Yeah, it's a red and white Skywagon, Sergeant, converted to a sprayer.
We'll do our best, Mr. Parrish, but with the location you gave us, we may not be in time.
Remember, the man named Stark is armed.
Hang up that phone.
Untie him.
Hey, who is this guy?
Friend of Zeno's. Zeno told him everything.
Who is he talking to?
Mexican cops? He tipped them off about Stark.
You blew it, Raker.
Oh, no. Stark should be out of there by now. You talk to anybody else?
No.
Good. We may be all right.
Get out.
Come out of there with your hands up!
Get over here. You Mr. Garrett?
Where did you come from?
Your friend telephoned. Spencer Parrish.
Yeah, that's a friend.
This Stark, he's... How do you say it? Small potatoes. He'll go to jail. His boss, Raker's the man we want to stop.
There still may be time to nail Raker if you help me. Good.
You, big man, answer it. When I tell you. Now.
Hello?
Spence, what's going on? Cass just called. He's in Mexico. And he's bringing in a group of aliens. And he also said something about Stark being arrested. Wake's trying to reach Morley now.
Linda, stop him.
What?
I said stop him.
Wake, hold it.
Linda, I'll talk to Morley. Listen, there's been a change in the plans. Everything's going to be all right. I'll call you later.
What'd he say?
He said everything was okay.
Sound like you don't believe him.
I don't. I'm calling Morley.
Stark ain't coming back.
You just blew yourself 50 grand.
Mr. Garrett's bringing in the load. He thinks he's arranged a big bust, but he's going to get a big surprise. Here comes the mail. Keep an eye on him.
Why doesn't he land?
He's looking for the Fed stakeout.
Then he may not land.
He will. He's got 10 minutes of fuel left.
don't want any more shootings in Spain.
He's getting away. He's a witness.
There's no place to go.
All right. Get your cargo loaded and your money ready. Okay, come on. Move over here. Let's go.
The hopper full?
Yeah. What do I do with these guys?
Hang on to them till I get back.
Okay, you guys, over there against the bench. Come on.
Move to your right.
Hey, shut up and move. Hey, where you going? I said against the bench.
Eddie, this ain't gonna work. They're gonna nail all of you.
Don't move, man. I'll kill you.
You can't kill us both. What are you gonna do, Eddie?
Eddie!
Eddie!
I got him. All right, I'll take the helicopter.
Stop that van.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just a hay fever. Come on.
guess it's no worse than smoking.
Yeah, well, I only got one more question. How'd you know what was going on here?
Linda called me. She didn't trust you.
That woman never did listen to me.
Well, thanks for delivering the evidence.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, if these frightened people hadn't volunteered to come along, you wouldn't have any evidence.
We'll take that into consideration. And there's one more thing. Eddie's going to turn state's evidence, so we'll get Raker on a murder charge as well as transporting illegal aliens.
That's great.
I want to thank you both. Mr. Parrish.
Yeah, it's been swell. I'll get the chopper started. I think a doctor ought to look you over.
I feel fine.
You look terrible.
Cass, I've been thinking about something.
What?
You know that Plan B where you smacked me in the mouth?
Yeah?
Well, I got a variation on it, and I call it Plan C.
How does it work?
Well, see, if we ever get in a spot like that again, I signal you. Plan C. Then you start walking away from me. I grab you by the shoulder, spin you around, and I belt you right in the mouth. What do you think?
Yeah. A few rough edges, but it's got possibilities. I'll tell you what. Till we get him smoothed out, why don't we stick to Plan B?
A real friend would have had a better answer.